What is your most embarrassing fear?
Blaine, you're doing so good, man. Recently, Miss Blaine Anderson has taken the dating scene by storm. Today, she's going to be teaching us how to have an interesting conversation on dates. Let's find out if she's a fraud or not.
I polled a group of single women in their 20s and 30s, and almost exactly 2/3 of them said that conversations being boring was a top first date turnoff. So what's boring?
You don't need a survey to tell you that, man. If you're on a first date and you don't get the girl talking and she's just sitting there and looking at everything but you, just cut the date early and spare yourself the time.
If you talk about all of the traffic that you hit on the way to your date, you come off as a whiny complainer and it will make you seem boring.
She's spot on here. Even if you do talk about something that was negative, always make sure to reframe it as something positive. Hey, this happened. In the moment it sucked. I'm so glad I went through it because it made me do this, and then something positive that came out of it.
Money. If you mention the price of gas or call out the cost of something on the menu, you will come across as cheap and this will make you seem boring.
If you're complaining about gas money or buying a girl a coffee or leaving a tip, you shouldn't be going on dates anyways.
So a great question to ask is, what's a rosebud and thorn from your week?
The thorn part, I don't like too much. You want to simulate positive emotions, and having her bring up something bad about her week is going to bring up the emotions she had during that time. That's just a bad way to go, especially on a first date.
Another question to stimulate a bit deeper of conversation is, what is the most surprising thing you discovered about yourself recently? The key with this one is make sure you have something interesting to answer with when she returns the question. This is going to help you understand if she is introspective and also get a better picture of who she is and if you are compatible.
I like this a lot, actually. It's a good question, and I like how she says, through this question, you get to see if you're compatible with the girl. Most guys get in the mindset of, let me impress the girl, let me chase, let me show her why I'm right for her, and they never stop to think, is this the right girl for me? That's why asking the girl questions is so important, so you can screen out months of failed relationships. And you'll find out if you want to go on a second date with her. Flips the dynamic. It makes the girl chase you. And if you're being chased, you're not being ghosted, so that's always a good thing.
What's the longest lie you've ever lived? This is going to show you if she's willing to be vulnerable. Really important here though, make sure you have your own lie to share. And in the best case of this question, it is not going to be something like dark where you have deceived somebody and it showcases you as like a liar or a creep, but it might be something funny like, yeah, I told everyone I went to college with that I grew up going to Coachella every year, when in reality, I've never been to Coachella.
Something funny and silly, I'm not gonna lie, if you tell a girl that, she's gonna be like, bro. So like, make sure what you say is actually funny. But overall, it's not a bad question.
I love this next one because it's a bit aspirational and fun. Where's your dream home and what does it look like? This is awesome because it's gonna tell you a lot about what she sees for her future and even, her growth. It doesn't have to be a totally realistic question or answer either way, but it's still gonna give you insight into like what's possible and also her lifestyle. Is she focused on health? Is she focused on family? Is she more introverted and a homebody? What she wants in a future home will enlighten you to those things and vice versa.
Good job, Blaine. Good job, Blaine. I'm impressed. Very solid question. Because not only does it have a girl talk about her dreams, aspirations, and perfect life, which is going to bring up positive emotions in her, and she's going to associate those emotions with you, but also you get to see if she's the right match for you. If you ask her her dream life and she tells you, yeah, I want to be 50, eating ice cream and getting fat on the beach, you can be like, cool, well, my grandma's calling. I got to go pick her up. Have a good day.
The next one also gets a little bit deeper and touches on her vulnerable side, but what is your most embarrassing fear?
Blaine, you're doing so good, man. Avoid heavy conversations or things that would just bring up negative emotions in the girl. That's the last thing you want her to associate you with, especially on a first date. Third date, fourth date, sure, go for it. Find out. First date, keep it short, keep it positive. That's it. Tease the girl, make jokes, find out her dreams, find out her aspirations, find out her passions. And that'll help you find out if you want to go on a second date with her. It'll be an entertaining conversation and she'll hopefully, if you're not too weird, want to see you again. Blaine Anderson, overall, not bad. She gets 7.37. If you listen to her questions advice, you'll be better off than most guys. God bless you all. I'm Victor, a long-term relationship coach. If you need some personalized advice, go down below, email me, and I'll get back to you whenever I have the time. If you need a quick response for an urgent situation, you can book a quick email response or a paid phone call session.